Foodies everywhere know our next guest, and she's sure easy to pick out in a crowd. Chef Anne Burrell has taught at the Institute of Culinary Education here in New York, and she's worked closely with stars like Mario Batali and Lydia Bastianich.
She hosts Chef Wanted and 2 other popular Food Network shows, and she's the author of the New York Times bestseller Cook Like a Rock Star, with another cookbook due next fall. We are really happy to welcome Chef Anne Burrell to the dish. Good morning.
Good
morning.
They told us the glasses were going to be big, but these are really big.
What did you call these?
These are called Big Girl Soda.
Big Girl Soda.
Chef Anne Sparkler. It's Prosecco and Aperol on the rocks, of course. That's the soda part because, you know, it just makes it very easy to drink. You're multitasking, you're hydrating, you know, and having the sparkle.
It's where we like to begin all of our dish segments.
Always a good way to begin.
So what have we got here?
So, I mean, when they asked me to say, what is your favorite dinner? And I was just thinking about it, and I'm like, I have had the good fortune of eating in so many amazing places in my life. But when I think about what do I want to make for myself and when I'm home or having a little dinner party, I am all about a roasted chicken, garlic mashed potatoes, a little bucatini alla matriciana, one of my favorite pasta dishes ever, and of course a raw asparagus salad with, you really have to try that.
I will.
With a little pecorino, red onions, and red wine vinegar. This salad is one of my mom's favorites, so
I can see why.
she gives it the thumbs up. You know, that's a big deal. But it's really fast, and it's really great at this time of year when asparagus is starting to come back into season.
Good point. This stuff is all very comfort food.
Very comfort food. I mean, as a chef, we get to eat lots of great stuff. We are exposed to amazing ingredients all the time, but when you sit down and cook for yourself, this is, you know, you just want something simple and delicious that feeds the soul.
What's the key to the chicken?
Well, you toss it in the oven that's on a pretty high heat, like 400 degrees, until the skin gets nice and suntanned. We give it a little lotion with some herb butter tossed under the skin as well. And then after the skin's brown, turn it down and do the rest low and slow so it gets crispy but then stays juicy.
Is that chef speak? Lotion is herb butter?
Right?
We're learning
herb
new
butter
things.
is like my suntan lotion. I mean, I'm a little bit of a sun goddess, so that's what I do with my chickens as well.
Your heroine was Julia Child.
Yes, Julia, yes. I mean, when I was 3, I went to my mom and said, Mom, I have a friend named Julie. And she said, you do? 3 years old. And she said, you do? Who? And I said, Julia Child. I watch her every day on TV. And so my mother swears that's why I became a chef, because of Julia.
You were so young back then. Do you remember the first thing you ever cooked?
I made a lot of messes when I was a kid, and my mom's like, oh, you didn't read the recipe? I would just get so excited to cook that I would go down the list of ingredients and start just putting everything together in a bowl, and then I would be like, oh, I wasn't supposed to do
There's an order to these things.
Right.
What attracted you to Julia Child at age 3?
I don't know. I mean, well, she was on before Electric Company. That was that was one thing. But I loved her voice, and I just was mesmerized by the cooking. Yeah. And I used to always love it, you know, when she would go in the dining room at the end, you know, and she had some like purple kitchen like spatulas and stuff that she would use. And like a couple years ago for Christmas, someone gave me all of her DVDs, and I've been watching it, and I was saying, oh, yes, there's that purple spatula. But I also loved, like, you know, with her flipping her mashed potatoes, you know, or potato cake, and saying, you must do this with confidence. And I'm like, she taught me to be confident. So there we go.
You're not that confident.
No, right. I have a hard time with that.
She taught you well.
Extraordinarily well. Who would you have this meal with if you could have it with anyone?
Well, I would definitely have it with my family, who I adore and I don't get to see enough, and definitely there would be a place for the table for Julia.
We love
Absolutely.
That. Would you sign our dish, please, Chef Anne Burrell?
Yes, I would. I always sign with my favorite ingredient.
What is?
Bacon.
Bacon.
Bacon makes it better.
So I think this is our first dish with the word bacon on it.
Really? All right, bacon. And I was like looking at them, and I was like, all right, I can't read who. So I'm making sure that people can read my name.
Bacon XOXO. Chef Anne Burrell, thank you so much.
There we go. All right.